Hello, friends. It's yet another episode with the Brainy leadership team on Leadership Go. I'm Michael Brainy. As always, we come your way once again. I want to appreciate you for following us all this while and for putting into practice whatever you pick up from here. Like I always say, we want to build a community of leaders who are going to pioneer change in their various areas of influence. Now, we are still on our series, but I want us to look at something that happens along the line most of the time in leadership. And it's sometimes it puts leaders down for long, but once we are able to learn from it, it helps us. I've titled this series or this episode Restart. Restart. It's okay to restart. That's the first thing I want us to understand. It's okay to restart. It's not bad to fail at something. It's not bad that in your quest to make your environment better, something goes wrong along the line. It's not bad. But you would have to acknowledge that fact and then restart or rebuild. Or even if it's a matter of picking up from where you ended. I always take a computer as an example. You have a whole, it can be a laptop, it can be a desktop, whatever it is. It can even be your phone. Now, there are sometimes you have to reboot the computer or the system for various reasons. One, it can be that it has been attacked by a virus or something, which means that in our quest to make our society better, there are attacks that are going to come our way, one way or the other. We must be aware of that. TDJs will always say that don't expect everybody to like you in your quest to make impact or in your quest to be influential. In fact, he says that anyone who steps into leadership calls for problem. Anyone who steps into leadership calls for problem. So sometimes there are points that you get attacked, and it's okay to sit back, reconsider, and restart. Sometimes the computer will be rebooted because it is malfunctioning. It is not functioning as it's expected to function. So you deliberately have to reboot it so that it kind of restarts its processing again. It's the same way with leaders. It's okay to restart. When you find out you are malfunctioning in your area, just take time back and restart. Restart by acknowledging that God is your source. Restart by knowing that He has placed you in charge of His domain. Restart by acknowledging that you are placed in a particular area and perform a particular function. Restart by building your purpose, looking into your purpose again, building your vision again, looking into your mission again. Restart. Maybe you are malfunctioning. There are several reasons why we have to reboot the computer. One of the other reasons is because the computer may be idle. It may be idle for a long time. So you just have to get it restart. Sometimes even needs an update. There's an update that has to take place on the computer. So you have to restart the computer so that the effect of the update can take place on the computer. The same thing. Sometimes there is a new phase of things evolving in your area of influence. It's okay to sit back and restart. Restart. There are just 3 things that you would have to do in restarting. And if any of you watching this episode is in this state, you have to reboot because perhaps you've malfunctioned, you've made a mistake somewhere, you've been attacked, or perhaps there is an update and you would have to adjust yourself. It's okay to do it. But first of all, find out the reason why you need to restart. If it's an attack, what is the attack? Why is the attack? Find out the reason why you need to restart or adjust. Number 2, once you find the reason, go back to your source again. Go back to the vision. Go back to the purpose and the passion that ignites your living on earth. Go back to it, because it's always out of that you are going to find meaning and fulfillment and happiness in the journey of life. So you go back to it, and then you keep steady. That is the third thing. Keep steady. Now that you have restarted, the mistakes are okay, the corrections are okay, you've lost some trust or something, and you are building up again. Keep steady and then build well this time around. So today, that is our charge for today. If you have to restart, if you have to readjust, it's okay to do that. Just do it and make sure that your society or your area is being beneficial from your leadership. Thank you so much for joining us on Leadership Go once again. I'll see you in our next episode. Subscribe if you haven't. Share with a friend if you haven't.